What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Steve here with Geek Boulevard, bringing you this week's movie review, and that is Keeper, a sort of psychological horror film from Osgood Perkins that I was intrigued by and just had to check out. Now that I've seen the movie, it's time to give my opinion on if I think Keeper is in fact a keeper. Let's find out. Keeper is directed by Osgood Perkins. It is rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes. Terrifying visions plague a free-spirited artist when she travels to a secluded cabin with the doctor she's been dating for 1 year. Of course, we're gonna start with my positives. Right off the bat, I think Tatiana Maslany crushes it in this movie. Her performance, for the most part, was quite genuine, and the way that she starts to kind of unravel gradually throughout the film as these weird, creepy things that she sees was, it was pretty intriguing to watch. I think Maslany as an actress is a bit underrated, and I hope she gets more roles in the future because she really is quite good. I mean, let's not talk about She-Hulk. I'm not putting all that blame on her exactly. I blame that on the writers and the creator of the show. I don't think she's the greatest actress out there, of course, but I really liked her in this. Actors and actresses, when they star in horror films, they always have to have a sort of vulnerability, a fragile sense of being when making these movies. And I think she really showed a vulnerable side to herself in her performance, and I think she pulled it off well here. I also think in terms of how the visuals go, they were used to sparingly good effect when it counted. There are some visual effects that are used to enhance some of the creepiness in some of those scenes, but I really was impressed by how effectively they were used, and it did elevate the creepiness of those scenes. And one of the things that I think Osgood Perkins should be commended for is bringing different subgenres within the horror genre that he tackles with each film. Like Longlegs was a serial killer crime thriller like Seven, but with horror elements. Monkey was this disgusting and gory horror comedy, and now Keeper is bringing a more psychological type of horror, and I just really like how Perkins is always just mixing it up in that regard. You never really know what you're gonna get with him. But because you don't know what you're gonna get, you might be walking out of the theater feeling a little bit disappointed. And unfortunately, I was let down by this movie. Quite let down, in fact. Firstly, I think it should be noted that Perkins did not write the script for this. He brought on a different writer, and the differences are quite noticeable, and not for the better. Keeper was shot during the SAG-AFTRA strikes when production was halted on The Monkey, and the actors and actresses were still, in need of work. So this film was kind of made for those crew members, those actors and actresses, so that they could continue to keep working and be paid, which, is great. But Perkins, I feel like, definitely stretched himself way too thin here. This is his third film, I think, in a year and a half. So this guy is just always working, pumping out movies, and I think the burnout is definitely starting to show in this film. The writing here is just not good. Our characters don't really act normal in any way, and they don't make any smart or logical choices, and I'll give an example of that with Tatiana's character, Liz. I'm sure plenty of other reviewers will bring this up or have brought it up already, but her character is making out with her boyfriend Malcolm in the kitchen, and he literally stops her in the middle of things getting very intimate and says, "Wait, we need to have cake first." And already alarm bells are going off in my head, why are we stopping this to have cake? I don't really get it. He cuts her a piece, and she says she doesn't like chocolate, but he's insisting that she eat the cake. Oh, the cake is really good, you'll like it, even though she just said she doesn't eat chocolate. But not only that, he doesn't even cut himself a piece, and she proceeds to eat the cake. And I'm just yelling at the screen. I was the only one in the theater, mind you, so I audibly yelled, "What are you doing?" No person would ever make choices like that, ever, and would have just bolted down the road as soon as he started cutting the piece. It's a testament to just how bad and lazy the writing is in this movie. Also, this film is definitely a slow burn type of horror film, and it didn't really pay off for me. When we get to the big reveal, the big twist, it just was not worth all of that slow burn getting to that point. I won't spoil what that reveal is, but it just left me with way more questions, and there was not enough information in that reveal for me to just start filling in the blanks. I don't want everything handed to me on a silver platter. I do like mystery, but there has to be a good balance, and this reveal made absolutely no sense, and I was just left feeling empty and just frustrated by the time the credits rolled. Overall, I'm going to give Keeper a score of 2 out of 5. Tatiana Maslany's performance is easily the best part about the film, and I do like the inventive scares on offer here, but the film is quite a slog to get through, and when the big reveal arrives, it was completely a waste of time and left me frustrated and scratching my head. Out of the 3 Perkins films I've watched, I think this is easily the worst of them. I think Perkins just needs to slow his robe a little bit, focus on making his films higher quality, because Keeper, that just wasn't it, man. Wasn't it. He's got another horror film coming next year that I think is going to have Nicole Kidman in it. I think Johnny Knoxville is in it as well, and I'm hoping it's better than Keeper, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Those are my thoughts. Now I want to know what you guys thought of Keeper. Have you seen it yet? And if so, what did you think? I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Please feel free to like the video, as it always helps out the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you're new and tick the bell to get notified when new videos drop on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay classy, stay geeky, and I'll catch you in the next video.